I don't know how to start this video.
Fish! Today on Worth It, we're gonna be trying 3 fish dishes after we dry.
Keyboards. In this episode of today's Worth It, we're gonna take a look at 3 different keyboards at different price points to see which one is the most worth it. I have a $5 keyboard, a $75 keyboard, and a $500 keyboard. All right, so let's start off with the $5 keyboard. This is the K880 mechanical white keyboard from Liaven? I've never heard of this brand. Apparently they have independent axes change cool dynamic. There's a 2-color injection keycap, I'm guessing injection molded. There's a thickened metal panel and a variety of lighting effects. Wait, waterproof design? No way, that's crazy. Effective and rapid discharge of liquid tea. Let you rest assured use. This is incredible. True machinery, 26 key, no rush. All right, so the unboxing is pretty standard. It's just a normal cardboard box, kind of cheap, but that's what you expect for what, $5 US? I got this keyboard off of Shopee, so I'm not expecting much. All right, so first things first, this is a white keyboard, so it does look pretty nice. The sound is, as you'd expect, pretty bad. Probably one of the loudest keyboards I've ever heard. It's made of pretty cheap plastic. Very bendy. It also comes with rubber feet, has the plastic feet for different inclines as well, which is kind of nice. I don't see any lube on the stabilizers, so these are like completely stock. It makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't expect lube stabilizers, but it did mention something about being waterproof, which I am very curious about, so I do want to check that out. This could be $5 down the drain. Are you serious? What? No. Are you joking? Oh, because it's... Wait, huh? How does it do that? There's no way. This has to be some elaborate prank. Oh my god, it still works. Dude, this keyboard is drenched and it still works. Dude, I was not expecting this. Okay, so $5, you get an insanely durable keyboard. It sounds bad, it looks cheap, it's absolute trash in all regards. But it's waterproof. That's like the main... I thought they were joking. I thought that was like a translation error. All right, let's move on to the next keyboard. I gotta wipe down my desk now. Right, for keyboard number 2, we have the Ajaz K620T. This keyboard is priced at $75 US and actually comes with some pretty cool features. So first of all, it's Bluetooth dual mode, so you can use it wired or Bluetooth. It also has hot swap. This is a 60% keyboard, so it's much smaller than keyboard number 1. So I actually really like the packaging. It's really unique. It's really minimal and nice, white and black, and the little character here is nice. So I asked for a blue K620T, and it actually looks pretty nice. This looks really cool. Okay, cool. Alternate keycaps, very nice. There's a red, green, and yellow. I'm probably not gonna use these. I don't like how these look. It also comes with a blue cable that matches with the color scheme, very nice. It also comes with a keycap and a switch puller, but the switch puller is janky as hell. It is super thin. I don't know, I can't even hold it in my fingers without it falling off, so this is pretty bad. So let's talk about the case itself. It's a nice deep blue. There's some blue highlights. It has a blue knob here, which you can actually remove. Overall, it's pretty nice. I mean, it matches with the theme nicely. Probably you may have noticed there's also like a phone stand. So this is where I'd say the keyboard really stands out from other keyboards, that you have a dual mode. So you can use it for your iPad or your phone if you wanted to. And if you want to use it for your computer, you can bring it back on your desk and plug it in. The actual quality of the case is not bad. This is plastic, but it feels really solid. The side profile is really minimal and clean, nice and sharp. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the overall build quality. Bluetooth and a wired and an off. So right now I'm on Bluetooth mode. So now that I have it connected, and it works. The best part of the keyboard is that it's completely hot swappable, so you can just take out any switch, replace them with whatever you want, and you can really mod this. The only thing is that these are 3-pin north-facing switches, so that means that there will be interference with GMK Cherry keycaps. But other than that, I mean, for $75 US, this is a solid board, and it also sounds pretty good. Another thing that I do dislike is the cable placement. I do wish that it could just be on the top, because if I got one of my normal cables, it would be at a very awkward angle. So not a fan of that. Like out of the box, like that is pretty solid. For $75, pretty good board. Hamaji, stop. Stop. I said stop. Okay, I'll stop. Now tell me, why are you pouring water onto the keyboard? I just want to figure out how it works. I mean, couldn't you just take it apart? But it's not as fun though, and I don't want to read up on it. You know, you can just learn more about tech on Brilliant. Oh, that's cool. What's Brilliant? I am so glad you asked. Brilliant is an amazing problem-solving website that lets you learn more about math, science, and technology. The best part is that you're not just sitting around watching videos, you're actually solving really well-designed problems, and you're also playing around with interactive visualizations. Brilliant has many brilliant science and engineering courses that allow you to test yourself and learn more. Neural networks have always been fascinating to me, so I joined the neural network course and it has been really eye-opening. Just like this neural network that can recognize handwritten digits. If you want to join, you can go to brilliant.org/Hamaji, and the first 200 people will get 20% off on the annual premium subscription. Alright, time for keyboard number 3. This is the Alpine 65 from Bitmap Studios and it's worth $500 US. So the first thing you'll probably notice is that it comes with its own custom carrying case, which is really cool. So for $500 on top of the customizability with the switches, plates, and whatever you want to put on it, you get really great build quality. Like this keyboard is something you just cannot get with a budget board. The Alpine 65 has a beautiful badge on the top right, has a brass weight on the back, and the keyboard is fully aluminium. So it is really heavy. So this keyboard is also hot swappable, but it depends on which PCB you end up choosing. This PCB has a 5-pin south-facing configuration, which makes it more usable with other switches that have 2 extra legs instead of just 3. So with a south-facing configuration, the RGB will be a lot more dim, but you probably won't notice it because if you're building a keyboard with opaque keycaps like this, the RGB won't even go through at all. And inside the keyboard, you can also put any switches you want. I have some JWK Lavenders, which are linear switches. They're really smooth out of the box, but I have lubed and filmed them, so they sound absolutely incredible. The stabilizers are Durock V2 stabilizers, and they've been lubed and wholly modded, so they sound really smooth and crisp, just really nice. Another thing to keep in mind is the software. The Alpine 65 can be modified with VIA, so you can remap keybinds. So for example, this can be volume up, volume down, or any media keys or shortcut keys you want. And the RGB can also be modified. So that is definitely a huge advantage, as bad software can totally ruin your experience with a keyboard. So yeah, the main advantages of a custom keyboard is that it looks nice, it feels nice, it sounds nice, but obviously there are also a lot of disadvantages. $500 is a lot of money to spend on a keyboard, and it's not something that a lot of people can justify, which is totally fair. The second biggest disadvantage is that custom keyboard parts take forever to arrive. Custom keyboards aren't something that you can just buy and then get the day after or a week after. It can take many months for your parts to arrive. So in summary, a $500 custom keyboard can be absolutely amazing. It's super customizable. The end product can just be spectacular, but at the same time, it takes a lot of money, effort, time, and patience. So it can definitely be a hit or miss depending on the person. So, which keyboard is the most worth it? The $5 one really impressed me with the waterproof features, which is something I've never seen in a keyboard before, but the build quality, sound, and feel is super cheap, so I'm definitely not going to recommend this keyboard to anyone. The $75 keyboard really impressed me with its versatility with Bluetooth and the wired features, and the fact that it sounds pretty decent completely stock, and the build quality and overall feel is also pretty good. The $500 keyboard absolutely destroyed both of these keyboards. In terms of sound, build quality, feel, it is just really good. But the keyboard has a $500 price tag without shipping, and it also takes forever to build. It's just a lot of effort. So the winner for today's episode of Worth It Keyboards is the Ajaz K620T. For $75 US, this is a really good keyboard. And if you have an extra $50 US, you could upgrade the switches and the keycaps to make it even better. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, check out my socials down here, and big thank you to all of the YouTube members, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Little fun fact, do you know my keyboard still has water in it?